out your hand, I find myself again. Electric wonderland. No, I just can't get enough. You feel like magic, magic. Just one touch, my God, I gotta have it. You feel like magic.
Hello, everyone. Hello, 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 and welcome to My Psychic Connection. I'm your host for tonight, Kay, the Intuitive Empath, but you, my friends, can call me Kay. If you're new here, welcome, my loves. If you've been here a time or two, welcome back. Make sure you guys do me a favor, hit that like button, share and subscribe us out. Add a friend, tell a friend to tell a friend to come on in. We've got a fun show planned for you guys tonight. Lots of fun games. I'm going to explain everything. Don't you guys worry. You pay attention. We'll get through all of the rules. All right. So first things first, you want to put your specific question on the comments, okay? And those are on Facebook or YouTube, okay? Please make sure that is a specific question, because if it is a general question, it will get skipped. Also, if it falls under the bounds of legal or medical, that includes fertility or pregnancy, we will also skip those questions. We're going to save those for the medical professionals and the legal professionals, okay? Now, if you do post your specific question, you are in line for a 2-minute free reading. Now, these are not guaranteed readings. The only guaranteed readings are the ones who donate, okay? And remember, this month we are donating $1 of every donation to St. Jude's, okay? This is a great charity. So remember, not only when you are donating, you're not only getting a reading, but you're also helping keeping the platform running, and you are helping to put towards a great cause, okay? We want to try to get as much money as we can in there right now. Guys, we want to raise that number up. So please definitely make sure you check out those donation links on Facebook and YouTube. Now, what kind of readings can you donate for, okay? There are the quick reads, okay? And that can be up to 5 minutes. There's the mini readings, the mediumship readings, and the mega readings. Now, the mega readings are up to 4 questions, and they go for as long as they go, the mini, mediums, and megas, okay? So all you guys have to do is click on that link, and it'll take you there. Now, the other thing is we ask for you guys to please be patient, as we have several different viewers on different platforms who are watching. So we're jumping around with those questions. Again, the only guaranteed questions that get answered tonight are those ones who donate. So please, please, please be patient with us tonight. Now, we do have a couple of fun games for you guys tonight. As you know, we have our yes, no round, which will be later on in the show. That's called the lightning round. When you guys see the lightning round, we get 3 minutes to put as many yes, no questions as you guys in, and we will have fun and get to all of those questions. All right. And then we have Alice time a little bit later on, and you can win an Alice card if you start posting as many emojis as you can think. Now, I already see some of you guys, so I know some of you guys are returning viewers. I see a battle already in the comments. So if you have not joined, now's your time. It's not too late. Start putting as many emojis as you can in the chat. And you guys know I love the green heart emojis, and I love the unicorns, and I love, love, love the butterflies, of course. So any of those, make sure you pile those away, because I love the love. All right. And of course, guys, we're going to have a little bit of Crystal Corner, because what is a K show without our Crystal Corner? Nothing. Also, guys, you know, I love a quote. If you have a quote, a funny quote, a serious quote, a quote that gets you through the day, you can go ahead and share that in the comments as well. I do love a good quote, as they help to keep me uplifted. And it sometimes can be something that can really kind of give someone a different perspective on something they weren't thinking of before. So if you have any quotes, go ahead and start putting those in the comments as well. I want to see those emojis rolling. I want to see those quotes going, and I want to see those questions flooding the chat. Let's have a good time, guys. I'm so excited. Now, also, I want you guys to remember one more thing, that My Psychic Connection would not be complete without the My Psychic Connection website. So make sure you guys go to www.mypsychicconnection.com, and you can sign up and get your first 3 minutes free. You can talk to a psychic of your choice. I'm on there, Charity's on there, Squirrel's on there, some of your favorites. So make sure you guys go on and check us out, okay? And also, don't forget to subscribe to all of our great YouTube content that we have. Okay, we have weekly, daily, and monthly content. Make sure you guys are subscribing. So much great stuff coming up. All right, now I see a lot of those emojis going. You guys keep going. This sounds great. And we're going to go ahead and dive into our first question of the night. We have Diana. I hope I'm saying your name right. She says, will I be getting money, please? Let's go ahead and take a look. So I do see that there is income that will be coming in. However, look at this. You've got your King of Wands energy, which is indicating that you may be needing to take a more forward step and to be able to create that abundance that you are seeking in your life. Will you have money? You will definitely have that possibility of getting it, but all of this comes with work. Okay, so Seven of Cups comes out, which is showing that option. But our King of Wands, he takes charge over the things that he wants. He really puts his best foot forward. And oftentimes this means, hey, I'm taking a leadership position where maybe I'm not the one who's pushing all the work out, but I also have people who are in front of me who I can direct and I can guide to do certain things so that this income is able to come in. So you may be needing to help your people to be able to help you. And you may also be needing to push yourself forward so that you're able to have some of these opportunities to come, okay? Don't be afraid to get your hands dirty. Don't be afraid of the hard work. Nonetheless, once you do that, you'll notice that things really balance out for you. And then we get that sense of peace, contentment, feeling that you can finally just kind of take that deep breath and relax. I don't feel as though there's a rainfall of money that's coming in. This is work that is, or this is money that is hard worked for. Okay. So understand that this isn't just some windfall. This will be something that you have to work to be able to have that income come in the way that you want it to, but you will have it. And I'll go a little bit further. I'll tell you, I would say you could have that within the next 3 to 4 months, but you got to start making some strategic decisions in your life so that that is able to happen. All right, my lovely. I hope that that helps. Sending you lots of luck. And thank you so much for your beautiful question. And guys, it's just that simple. To get on the list, you want to post your specific question in the comments for yourself to get in line for a mini reading, okay? All right, let's go ahead and take another question. We have Nastasia. Nastasia says, how does Joseph feel about me? All right, let's go ahead and take a look. We'll go ahead and use our love deck. All right. So right now, one thing that I see is that it's like he's kind of holding back on some of his emotions. Like he feels like things are okay overall. Literally got the keep it chill card. So overall, he feels like things are fine. But there are things that it's like he's kind of wishing there was more sense of fulfillment. Like there's a desire for more with him. It seems like he feels like you're the person who he wants to be with, but it's like he doesn't always feel like he lives up to it. This literally says, sorry, I'm the worst. He doesn't always feel like he lives up to maybe the expectation or the goals or the ideas that you may have for him. So it's like he just tries to do whatever he can to make you feel good or make you feel satisfied in that moment, but he's not like, it's like he's not honoring his true emotions. He's not like, he doesn't speak up all the things that he's desiring out of it. So it's like, yeah, he likes the relationship, he wants to be in the relationship, but he's seeking a sense more of fulfillment to come in here. And that may be, you know, just needing certain time with you. That may be wanting to do certain things with you. That's some things that you guys have to figure out and communicate and bond together. Huge thing here I say is those words of communication, because, you know, it seems like he cares, seems like he wants to be in your life, but it seems like there's just some misdirection that's there. There's something where you guys, you know, aren't lining up fully so that you guys can both have that overall vision that you're wanting for the long run. So I would say this, know that this person cares for you, but know that you guys still have more work to come. And this relationship is one that is growing and it just needs a little bit of watering. Much like a flower, we take time to love and tend to it. Eventually it grows into what we need it to be. So thank you so much for your beautiful question. And guys, make sure you are still putting all those beautiful emojis down there, because we most certainly do have an emoji contest going on right now. And the person who puts the most emojis is in line to get a free Alice card from me later on down the line. Oh, and we have our first quote of the night. All right. So Squirrel says, the secret to staying you is to live honestly, eat slowly, and lie about your age. Lucille Ball. I knew that was one of her quotes. I love Lucille Ball. Nastasia says, thanks. You're so welcome, my lovely. Yeah, Lucille Ball had some of she was like the woman's woman, right? She would say just like the snarkiest things you wish you were. Oh, girl says I meant young. It's okay. Thank you so much for sharing that beautiful quote with us. And guys, I want to talk a little bit about sound healing. Do you guys listen to like the different hertz frequencies on YouTube, or even do some sound bowl healing? And just kind of, Energy had a singing bowl on her show, so you guys want to definitely make sure you check out Energy, because she showed a singing bowl and how that can kind of help. Sound healing is, I always say, so slept on, so underrated. There's so many different things that you can kind of listen to that'll help with those vibrations that you're having. A lot of us are feeling that energetic hum that seems to be coming, and we need to be able to release that energy too, especially as empaths, right? We like suck it in. Sound is one of the most calming and healing techniques you can do. And it's not medicine. You don't have to ingest it. You don't have to do anything to it, guys. Just listen and allow your mind to do the work. You'll be amazed at how your body will kind of decompress just listening to those hertz frequencies. So definitely check those out if you guys haven't. And also check out, like I said, the singing bowls and different tones. Really can do something different for you. You guys might really like it. All right, let's go ahead and take another question. We have Christina. Hello, Christina. Christina says, what is happening with Andrew and I? Well, let's take a look. And if you have anything a little bit more specific there, my lovely, go ahead and put it, because we want to get to the direct part of what you're looking for. That can be a little bit of a general question, okay? All right. So one thing that comes out almost immediately is this Judgment card. Wow. Okay, so one thing is you guys are independently, and I think together, way too hard on yourselves, and are having too high of expectations or goals in the relationship. You guys are not necessarily fully aligned. Look at this, even the Five of Swords comes out, right? And that's almost like just two bulls. I call that my two Tauruses, two bulls button heads. You guys need to have time to kind of step back from the situation and hear each other out. It's like you guys are talking a mile a minute and missing everything the other person says. His expectations are different from your expectations of the relationship. So because you want one thing, because he wants this other thing, you guys are literally missing each other. Christina says he doesn't want a relationship, but then wants the perks of a relationship. Here we are. So two different things, two different lanes. Okay. So the thing is, because you guys are so focused on your independent goals, you're missing the thing of what actually attracted you guys to each other. Okay. One of the things that we make this common mistake of doing is we lean on the fact of, that this crush, right? That energy you get when you first meet someone, all that's going to last forever. But in the reality of it, it doesn't. Relationships are complicated, and love, I have more to say there, but I will say this: you definitely want to keep that communication going with this person. Don't let go of something just because you guys can't work out a title. Okay. All right, my love. I hope that helps. Sending you lots of luck and love on your situation. Amanda says, we are all giving just a touch of madness. We must not lose it. I love that. That sounds like almost like an Alice quote. Not sure if it is, but it sounds like an Alice quote. And you guys know I love Alice quotes. Guys, thank you for sharing those quotes. And don't forget, if you have a quote, funny quote, serious quote, a movie quote, a quote you like, go ahead and drop those in the comments. Christina says, thank you. You're so welcome, my lovely. She says it's Robin Williams. Thank you very much. Amanda says it's Robin Williams. That's where that quote was from. All right, guys, let's go ahead and dive into another question. We have Audrey. Hello, Audrey. Audrey says, hi, Kay, with the green heart emojis. Recently, I found a bunch of things that shouldn't be happening when you're in a relationship, and lies came up until I showed proof. Should I try to work this out? It feels like my trust is out the window. Oh, she says, thanks. Things I found were even worse than I initially thought. Oh, I'm sorry, Audrey. First of all, Audrey, let me send you lots and lots of love your way. And let's go ahead and see if this is something you should work out or work through. All right. This opens a door to a new line of communication, okay? I don't necessarily see a need to fully break away, but so much as to step back. Look at the Four of Swords. This tells you to pause. You need to look at the entire situation of what's going on. One thing that I may wonder if you asked was, and not in an angry way of why, but why is this situation going this certain way? Well, I think that the thing is there's certain things that you've been already signs, knocks at the door you may have been getting, and maybe you were ignoring them. But with these pages, they encourage you to kind of start in a new way, to change the way of the path that you were going and start into a new path, right? So this means, hey, what we were doing wasn't working, okay? There's something here where this relationship isn't right, and we've got to figure out something that's going to work for us, or we have to choose to completely step back. Now, I think that there's certain things that you're very dependent on the relationship. You want that love, but wanting a love doesn't mean settling for a certain kind of love either. There's a difference. Take time to think all of this through, and then also take time to conversate. Listen. Listen to what he has to say. Okay. There's so much more to that. If you would like to know more, of course, you can donate for a more in-depth reading, but I definitely hope that was able to help. Guys, don't forget, $1 of every donation does go to St. Jude's. So it does not only help the platform, but it helps a very, very worthy cause. And we are looking to raise as much money as we can for this beautiful this beautiful charity. We want to appreciate you guys for helping out, and for everyone who has donated so far. Thank you so much. All right, I see those emojis going. I'm going to keep rocking those emojis out. I love it, love it, love it. How's everybody feeling with that full moon Leo that happened there? Jacked energy. That's what I felt. I felt jacked energy from the Leo. All right, guys, let's go ahead and take another question. We have Avi. Hello, Avi. Avi says, how does the guy on my mind currently feel about me? I really like him. All right. Let's see what we get. You know, the almost instant energy I got from this person, I seen before I heard, to be honest. And the first thing I seen was that this person watches you from afar. Like, they track things that you're doing, or like what you may post, or where you may they've watched you from afar. Seems like they're kind of afraid of the approach, because here's the Hermit card, right? This person's holding back. So I feel as though they may have some nervousness or some things that they're not, I don't know, it doesn't seem like they feel comfortable, I guess I would say, opening up. I think that there's definitely a sense of attraction or like for you, but this person feels very reserved. Their energy is like very closed off. You may have to be the one to put a step forward here. You get the Fool card. And the way I go with that Fool is saying, hey, you got to leap and take the opportunity that comes. I actually was talking about this earlier, and on my Alice cards, I was saying you got to follow the white rabbit. Okay. If you want something to change in your life, if you want something to come in, manifestation is nothing without action. That person, they like you. They're afraid to take action. You like them. You're afraid to take action. We don't both take actions. Nothing's going to happen. So don't be afraid to kind of put your step forward here or to even kind of speak up. It may be a slow process to get the person all the way out of their shell, but I actually think that there is quite the potential in this one. So, hey, it's worth giving it a shot. There's definitely some things that that person may need to heal from as well. So I would take time. I'm getting the bell tonight, baby. Hello, Belle. I'm Kay. All right. Well, I want to thank you so much for your question. I hope that helps. If to have more of a reading, feel free to donate on the links below. It is Crystal Corner time. All right, guys. Today I'm going to put a glove on because I do not have another white. So wipe my hand when I use this crystal. Okay. So this crystal is not one you want to hold on and touch and move around too much because it is toxic. And if you grab it on your skin, things like that, you could definitely break out or get ill. So you want to be careful with handling this. Now, this is called Realgar. Okay, literally how I say it is how it's spelled, Realgar. Okay, otherwise known as ruby sulfite. Bunny says, but it's so pretty. It's the prettiest things that are so deadly. It reminds me of poison ivy. Okay. Now, the cool thing about Realgar and ruby sulfide is it starts out as a beautiful, bright red color, which you'll see those red flecks in there. And then as it loses pigment, it turns this yellow and greenish looking color, almost like copper, like how copper changes color. Okay. Now, the cool thing about this crystal is the name for it way back in the day was actually called bull's blood. They used to wear it in an amulet to protect them. It's also known in protective rituals to ward off diseases and evil spirits. So those like little toxins you get, they're kicking some energetic butt too. Now, this one is good for mirroring your own growth. It helps your lower three chakras. And hello, my Capricorns, this is for us. Okay. This is a great crystal to put in your work environment because it helps with inspiration. It helps you feel that transformation that comes in. It gives you, helps with that creative writer's block that one may have. So, I mean, it helps with all those three layer ones. Bunny says, I may need an army of those stones around my house and outside. Yeah. Bull's blood, baby. Now, this is of the fire element. So, hello, my fire signs, my Leos, my Aries, my Sagittarius. This crystal is also good for you. It helps to control those emotions. It really makes you to take that inner look and reflect back. And also, how can I help myself grow? What can I do to really give myself that next energetic push? Really, really great one. So, not one you want to mess around with and rub your eyes or anything with, but definitely a really, really, really cool one to help at those work things. Now, of course, your selenite would help to clear that one. Also, leaving out in the moonlight helps as well, okay? So those are the ways that you clear that. Love this crystal. Really cool crystal. You guys want this. It's around the $45 range for a tower of this size, okay? If you guys enjoyed this crystal or with like any other crystals that help you with those lower three chakras, your solar, your sacral, or your root chakra, go ahead and put those in the comments. And if there's a crystal you would like me to talk about on the show, hey, I'm crazy enough to bring it on here. Got this toxic one sitting here, but I like it. It's made me work all day. I've been productive. Okay, so this is definitely a morale booster. Make sure you guys grab this. If you want just a small one, you're probably looking at about 10, 15 bucks, okay? These are really cool though. Add it to your collection. All right, guys, I hope you enjoyed Crystal Corner. And don't forget, if you liked any of this show, if you like a reading I gave you, if you like about the crystals I thought about, you guys can leave me a review on journeyryanlive.com /reviews, okay? And you'll just hit my name on there, Psychic K, leave me a nice little review. I see those emojis still rolling. Guys, we do have an emoji contest going on. So if you have not started, it is not too late. Jump on in the competition and start flooding those comments with as many emojis as you can get. Shout out to my ones with those green heart emojis, those unicorns, and those butterflies, because you guys know I love it. And if you guys have a quote, a funny quote, a serious quote, a joke quote, I don't care, go ahead and drop that in the comments as well. We're going to go ahead and take our next question. We have Amanda. Amanda says, hi, Kay, Han, hugs. Seems my energy's staying real high where my electronics don't behave. Any advice on what I can do to calm my energies around me? Oh, okay. Gotcha. All right. So first, I'm going to recommend a crystal. It's called shungite, 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 okay? That helps with the electronics around us. You can put it by your microwave, your TV, whatever. Helps with those frequencies and calms that buzz down, okay? EMF. Now, the other thing that I would say is how, in fact, I just talked about this earlier on the show, saying how you can listen to different hertz. 528 hertz frequency. Typing it on YouTube. That'll help with that inner battle, if you will, that's kind of going on, all that energy that's kind of buzzing around. So that's 528 hertz frequency. The one thing that I want to say is, again, when we are empaths, we already emit so much energy. We do. We take in a lot, we throw out a lot. The only real way to try to calm those things down is, one, like I said, I recommend crystals. I recommend meditation. I recommend grounding techniques. A very simple one, I've talked about it before, is called color visualization. It'll be instant grounding. You want to think of a red dot. Close your eyes, think of a red dot. Allow that red dot to grow until all you can see is bright red in your eyes. That's all you can see. And then allow it to come down, back down to that dot. It's about a 2-minute exercise. By the time you're done, you will instantly feel grounded, okay? Also, water. Water healing is everything. You can shower, you can hold your hands under warm water. It's warm water that always helps with empath energy connections, okay? So just try a couple of those things out. All of those things will definitely... I got the bell at the same time. Okay, those are all wonderful ways to go ahead and ground you. I do hope you found that helpful, Amanda. She says, I'll try that. Thanks, love. You're so welcome. Guys, yeah, it is tough to feel all that energetic buzz. And when you're, when that third eye's open, wow, the messages, the power, the things that you'll get. But you know what? I'll tell you what, when you're feeling all that buzz around you, pay attention to your dreams. I guarantee you there's a message in them. I guarantee you. Bet you would be seeing numbers and things like that as well. Pay attention to all those signs. There's a message there, okay? All right, and that goes for everyone. I mean that for everyone. If you're listening and this resonates with you, take all of that advice, okay? All right, I definitely hope you found that helpful. I hope you guys are still sharing and subscribing us out. Tag your friends, tag a friend to tell them to come on in. We have a beautiful emoji game that's going on right now, so make sure you're sharing all those emojis. Because, hey, you might get that Alice card a little bit later on in the show. All right? Okay, let's go ahead and take our next question. All right, you guys seen it. It is time for the lightning round. That means the next 3 minutes, I need you guys to do me a favor and flood those comments with as many yes/no questions as you can think of. They must be specifically in yes/no format. Otherwise, we will have to skip over them. But it is okay to ask more than one question. This is the time. This is your time. It's game time. So guys, make me work. Start putting as many yes or no questions in those comments. And as soon as we get enough questions going, we'll go ahead and start the game. So I want you guys to go ahead and do questions here. And all I'll be able to answer is yes, no, and undetermined. So I want to see how many questions you guys can see if I can answer today. I'm really excited. I love this game. It's always a challenge. You never know what you're going to get. And then sometimes the questions are hard. You'll be like, oh, I want to give you more. So guys, make me work, make me bite my tongue, ask as many questions as you guys can think of. It's time for that yes, no round. We got 3 minutes. All right, we're going to start it now. Here's Bunny. Bunny says, am I going to get another rabbit this year? Yes. Amanda says, will MD start talking to me again? Yes. AA says, will I have a Valentine this year? No. Bunny says, will I increase my tax bracket? Yes. Squirrel says, will Paul get the job he interviews for this Wednesday? Yes. Amanda, will A start being more empathetic? No. AA says, do you see a relationship coming this year? Yes. Squirrel says, should I call Lily? No. Bunny says, am I growing spiritually? Yes. Jennifer says, does C try to speak to me again? Yes. Amanda says, should I keep reaching out to Dale? Yes. Susie says, oh, Squirrel says, will I have time to take some courses? Yes. Amanda says, should I contact Maria? No. AA says, do I know my next romantic partner? No. All right, guys, we still have a little bit more time. Make sure you guys are putting those yes, no questions. We've got 3 minutes. Okay. Jennifer says, will I get a promotion at work? Yes. AA says, will Philippe talk to me again? Yes. Bunny says, am I making the right moves in my career? No. Amanda says, will me and Elisa last? Yes. Guys, we still have a little bit more time. Guys, want to put as many yes, no questions as you can think of before the time runs out. Go ahead and fill as many yes, no questions as you can think of. We have Amanda. Amanda says, will I find a way to bring in more money? Yes. All right, guys, make sure you're still putting those yes, no questions in the comments. Bunny says, will my rabbits get along with a third? No. Susie says, will my Tito be okay? Yes. AA says, do you see marriage in the future? Yes. Beatrice says, will I find a good apartment this fall? Yes. All right, guys, I had so much fun. Thank you so much for playing the yes no round. And guys, don't forget, there's still more great shows after this show. We have Journey Ryan live at midnight tonight. And of course, he has more fun games planned for you guys as well. So make sure you guys stay tuned because we still have so much great show for you guys. And don't forget, we do still have an emoji contest still going. So make sure you guys are still flaunting those emojis in here. The people in the back are paying attention. They know. They know who's playing to win. So make sure you guys are still like, sharing, and subscribing. And don't forget, you can donate for a quick read, a mini, a medium, or a mega. Those are on time to go for as long as they go. And remember, $1 of every donation does go to St. Jude's. We want to get that charity as much money as we possibly can before our time is out. All right, guys, let's go ahead and take another question. Jasmine says, what type of job are you seeing me taking up? What are the options available for me, which I will surely get in the future? Okay, so one part of, if we can put that question back up, one part of that question there at the end where you say, I will surely get in the future. Remember, the only people who can determine our future is ourselves. So you want to make sure you're pouring into, because I can give you that reading to say, hey, this is a job you'll get. But if you don't put those actions behind it, remember, manifestation is nothing without action. Oh, that's a trend I'm staying tonight. All right, let's go ahead and see what kind of job will be for you, or what looks good for you. I see right away. There's huge sense of empathy. I feel like there's something here where maybe you're supposed to be tending to people, taking care of people, helping people, something of that nature. You would probably do well in things with like human resourcing, things that may be dealing with caretaking of sorts. Uh, just something here. It seems that there's a bridge with you in helping people, reaching out, making sure people have taken care of things like that. So what I would say is you more than likely have a job here in hospitality of sorts that would be coming your way. And again, I also feel another sense of you maybe needing to step back into furthering your education to be able to get a certain position that you may want in the long run. So don't be afraid to take that dive either into just kind of seeing what's to come, or what you may want to learn or expand on that you already have the talent to, okay? Or that you already have the desire to do. It's just expanding on that vision and that growth there. And Bell got me. Had a little bit more, but I hope that that helps. Thank you so much for your wonderful questions. Sending you lots of luck on that job hunt. Make sure you guys are still like, sharing, and subscribing us out. Tell a friend to come on in. And also, if you like the reading that you got here tonight, make sure you go to journeyrideLive.com/reviews. Leave me a review under Psychic K. All right, guys, let's go ahead and take another question. We have Gemma. Hello, Gemma. Gemma says, as I have a lot of anxiety with which is mostly uncomfortable, and have quite a lot of negative energy build up and thinks it manifests into physical, what can I do to help release it? Meditation does help a bit. Okay. All right. So when we think of negative energy that is building up, one thing we want to think of is, what is the source? If you're feeling anxious, what is causing the anxiety around you? You're going to want to keep an anxiety journal. That sounds silly. It's not. Okay. This is one of the techniques that I do give in shadow work, is actually tracking what is your start of your anxiety in a day. Do I feel at a 1 or a 10? Does it build up throughout certain hours of the day? Is it when I'm doing certain things? We're going to want to track all of that. Okay. Also, those sound frequencies I was talking about. Here we are again, recurring theme. 741, 396 hertz. 741 and 396 are the hertz you'll want to listen to. They are help with anxiety and calming. Also, you can do crystal healing, Reiki healing, sound healing. Any of those things will help. Meditation can be a powerful technique, but if you aren't able to get your mind there to even release, what help is it? Where are you meditating? Where are you going? What are you asking for in your meditation? I would start with all of these things first, though. Definitely take time to find things that decompress. Do things that give you a sense of peace or give you that sense of stability, even if maybe it's just something that's a grounding thing of standing outside and sitting on the porch. Whatever it may be, you have to decrease that anxiety. You definitely can do it. You have the tools around you. Just make sure you use them, okay? Sending you lots of luck, lots of healing energy your way. Definitely, guys, Reiki is a wonderful tool. I recommend that to a lot of people because that'll help align those chakras when we're feeling anxious. Things like those, natures like that, oftentimes one of our chakras is misaligned. All right, guys, it is time for our Alice card. And boy, do I have the Alice card for you guys today. Now, Alice is one of my favorite stories. And the Alice cards take us on a bit of our journey and they give us guidance so that we can know how to handle situations. And today we have nature communications. Now, when I say I love this card, this is when Alice is in Wonderland. And initially she thinks that the flowers don't speak and that the trees have no life to them. And, a bird is just a bird and you can't ever communicate with any of these things. But she always wonders to herself, what would they say if they could speak? Now, when Alice went to the next part, which was Alice through the looking glass, she then realized that the flowers could talk, but the flowers chose when they wanted to speak only to the people who they felt were worthy enough to hear. Okay, so the thing is that this story taught them that, hey, Alice, you can't just assume things about people. Can't assume things about things. You have no idea what is around you, what energies are around you, what spirits are around you, what life forces are around you. She had no idea until she went through Wonderland. Not once, but twice. Okay, so that means that in her first journey, even then she missed this tale. Okay, so this card comes to people who are having a hard time with communication. This means that you may be making improper assumptions or people around you are making improper assumptions about you. This is about stubbornness and a refusal to approach language from a different perspective. See, if we want to be able to hear spirit, sometimes we have to be quiet. A lot of times we want to say what we want and what we think is supposed to be the way, but we're not listening to the true message because all we're seeing is what we want to see. This card tells you to open up your heart to something different. You've been trying one way for so long that you're blinded and you think that this is the only way that exists, but that is not true. This is not a time for you to assume the worst of things, and this is also not the time for you to assume that things aren't the way that they are. Instead, it's time for you to step back, pay attention, listen, and quiet yourself, and then honor the energies that are around you. When this card is here, it is telling you that spirit is sending you not just one message, but multiple messages. It's asking you to communicate with all of the elements that are around you. So those people today who were talking to me about feeling the electronics, the anxiety that they're feeling, the energies that they're feeling, the people we've talked about on the dream show are feeling the dreams, all of this, these are signs. This is spirit communicating with you. And this card tells you to pay attention. Okay, pay attention to all of that and do not bother to go with assumptions because you will be wrong. All right. I hope you guys enjoyed that Alice story and that Alice card. And if you guys enjoyed the Alice card, make sure you guys do check out our daily content because I do put out an Alice card of the day every day on our YouTube channel. So make sure you guys are subscribing to that as well. And if you do like the enchanted spreads as well, where I tell more fairy tales, you guys can check that out. That's a weekly content on the YouTube. Make sure you guys are hitting that subscribe button. I want to still see those emojis rolling because we most certainly do still have another game in the works. So make sure you guys are sharing as many emojis as you can. Cassie says, your Alice short series has been amazing, on point every single day for me. Oh, thank you, Cassidy. Make sure you guys are checking our Cassidy out. She's on Thursday nights. You guys don't want to miss her. All right, guys, let's go ahead and take another question. We have AA. AA says, I decided to cut off two guys from my life, JP and Philippe. How they feel once they realize I'm no longer giving them my energy. Okay, let's see how they are feeling. Okay, listen, Philippe, he feels like he's getting what he put out. Literally 6 of Pentacles. He's not treated you the best. I feel like he feels like you're just like you just kind of had that fed up point. Like you're literally just throwing out what you want to. The other one though, he seems to think that you're kind of playing a little bit of a game, it feels. Okay, so he feels like this is something, he still feels like there's an option here. Like he still feels like there's a gateway to you. I don't feel as though he may take you as seriously as Philippe does. There definitely feels like there's a bit of a difference in the divide. The interesting thing is I don't feel like either one of them are fully out of your life. They still are knocking on that door, it seems like, down the line. So the thing is you have to ask yourself, are you truly ready to fully step back and detach? Because by doing that, that means you need to completely cut them off when they try to come back, and they will try. And if you choose to go ahead and allow that doorway open, you have to also remember that you don't want to settle for less. Okay. There's some expectations you're having out of them that they are not meeting, and understand that when they come back, there's not much change either. So if there's no changed behavior, the result will be the same. Okay. So definitely watch out for that. But they definitely are feeling the effects of that sting, and they will feel the effects of that sting if you're not talking to them, which is why you're going to get some different behavior in the beginning from them. But I will say ahead of time, watch out. And I am here whenever this happens. So definitely let me know. I hope that that helps, my love. Thank you so much for your beautiful question. And if you enjoyed that reading, make sure you do leave feedback on journeymindlive.com/reviews. AA says thank you. You are so welcome, my lovely. All right, guys, we are having a good show so far. I want to make sure you guys are still putting out those wonderful emojis, because again, we do still have a competition going on. Also, if you guys have a quote, I'm ready for another one. Tell me another quote. You guys know I love a quote. They definitely help me get through the show and definitely make me feel uplifted. And sometimes there's a bit of a story in them. And you guys know I love a story. Why not? All right, guys, let's go ahead and take another question. We have Bunny, and Bunny says, will starting a gaming channel be what I need to create some form of balance and extra happiness in my life? Let's see. So tricky question here and tricky answer. In one part, yes. In one part, no. This is a very tricky one, my love. See, the thing is, yes, you'll find a sense of fulfillment in the beginning phases of it. The thing is though, there's a lot of temporary energy that comes out. See, ultimately, there's something else here that you're not being completely true to yourself with, or even fully diving in. It's like you believe in yourself, but only part way. There's a lack of having, I almost want to say, faith. You have to dive into the things that bring you true senses of happiness, because otherwise everything's going to feel like work. I don't think by adding in a gaming channel will necessarily make you happy. I feel like it may cause you some confusion. I think there's a sense of you that is still trying to figure out your path and still trying to figure out what you want. And I think maybe you just need to take time to step back, literally 3 of Wands, right? Plan out that future. What is it that I want? What do I see? And then go after it. Then go after it. I think right now you have 1,000 ideas and no idea where to put each of the energies. I think take one idea and go with that. And then that will make you have that sense of happiness, because you'll have stability to focus on that one thing instead of trying to put your focus into so many. I think you're and overwhelming yourself at the same time. Don't do that. All right. I hope that that helps. Send me lots of luck on your journey here, and good luck to you on your gaming channel. Lots of success to you. All right, guys. I hope you guys are still enjoying and still putting those. Oh, Bunny says, I see, that's understandable. Thank you so much. You're so welcome. I see we have an emoji winner. So congratulations, Amanda T. Woo-hoo. Go, Amanda. All right, Amanda, you are my emoji contest winner today. So, my love, you get an Alice card. So let's go ahead and see what Alice card you get. Amanda says, yay. You're so welcome, honey bun. All right. We have uncertainty. Okay. Uncertainty card comes out when one is confused about the path they have in front of them. This is when Alice is in Wonderland, and honestly, nothing really makes sense to her. She is really confused in her journey, and she doesn't know which way to go, who to follow, what to listen to. Because if you remember, in Wonderland, there was a lot of dictators in there. Okay, we had the Red Queen. She didn't play no games, all about her business. Mad Hatter had them running all over the place. It was just a mess. The whole thing was a mess. Okay. And Alice had to make a decision to calm the quiet that was around her. Okay. Calm the noise that was around her and make it quiet. Okay. She had to choose her path. Honey, this is coming to you. This is saying it's time for you to choose and decide what you want, how you want it, and how you're going to get it. Be methodical. Your life is in your hands and not someone else's. So if you want something to change, oftentimes you have to be that change. If you want things around you to grow and develop like you are, you have to open yourself up and have patience to also be able to teach. A big part in Alice's journey was patience, okay? And learning a whole lot of new things along the way about herself and around her, about her surroundings. I feel like there's something that's going on in your life that you are needing to pay more attention to. Put a little bit more TLC in, and also decide what value it has in your life and how you're going to handle it. Take that time, choose what you want, choose who you're going to be in this situation, and then this card will go away, okay? All right, my love, I hope that that helps. And I definitely hope that makes sense to you as well. Thank you so much for participating in the emoji contest. You did the daggone thing, because I've seen the emojis flying all around. You did a great, great job. Thank you so much for playing. And thank you everyone for playing as well. Squirrel is here with a quote. And she says, in real life, I assure you, there is no such thing as algebra. Fran LeBeau. I agree. I agree. Amanda says, many thanks, timeless helps tons. You're so welcome. And guys, if you enjoyed your reading, don't forget you can go to journeyryanlive.com/reviews and hit Psychic K and leave a review. All right, guys, let's go ahead. Let's have another question. We have Haley T. Haley says, hello. I have oh my, I don't know how to say that word. Kinesiology. I'm saying it wrong, but it's something. Exam tomorrow. Will I score 80 or higher on this exam? Need to pass it. Super nervous for it. I am stressing me because I really need to pass it. Thank you. Good to see you. Good to see you as well. All right, let's go ahead and see about a score of 80 or more. Oh, hold on. I got another one I want to use too, because I got a yes instantly on that one. And I got a yes again. All right, so we got the Ace of Pentacles and we got the Emperor. Both of these are big old yes. Okay. This indicates that you are definitely going to see the results of your hard work. Definitely looks like you know what you're going to be doing. You are focused, and it looks like you're going to be able to not only pass, but do really well. Be very, very good. I think you may get a little bit higher than 80. So, definitely keep pushing. Study hard, and go for the things too that are tripping you up a little bit. Okay. And just keep that focused face. Meditate before you go into and say those affirmations, positive affirmations. Those are a game changer. So I wish you the best of luck. Good luck to you on that test, and definitely keep us posted on how things go. All right, guys. Thank you so much for participating in another question. You guys are an awesome audience tonight. I cannot believe we are already down to our last question. Don't forget, the fun doesn't stop here. We have Journey at midnight, guys. That's just in another short hour. So get ready, because he's a good old time. And his mediumships, thebomb.com. Y'all want to get those from him, all right? All right, let's go ahead and take our last question. We have Beatrice. Hello, my lovely. She says, will I find a nice place such as a house or apartment this fall? Immediately, yes. King of Pentacles came right on out. And then when we think fall, we think earth energy, we think Virgo season. So I am going somewhere there in that September time frame. You're going to probably be getting that house. I feel like this will be something that at first you may feel may be a financial obstacle. So the price range may not be what you want it to be, but worry not. This is something that you'll be able to get through. Easy peasy, and you're going to be really satisfied with what you end up with. So definitely get excited about the hunting. Start putting out applications. Start looking at areas that you feel good about. I keep seeing a lot of like trees nearby, so I feel like there's a park very close to the place that you're going to eventually end up at. I just keep seeing like, like the trees in that park bench. So that may be something that's in that picture as well. Because I get a lot of, I see first, then and I hear, then I read. All right. I hope that helps, my love. Thank you so much for your beautiful question. And thank you all so much for all your wonderful questions tonight. It's been an amazing night. You guys, don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel. We have so much great content. We have great shows that are on all week long. So make sure you guys stay tuned on My Psychic Connection. And don't forget, also sign up on the website. Your first 3 minutes are free, mypsychicconnection.com. And if you enjoyed this show and you loved your reading, make sure you do leave me a review at journeyryanlive.com/reviews. And make sure you guys also stay tuned, because just in another hour, we've got Journey Ryan Live. We're so excited. Thank you guys so much for coming. Happy Monday. Have a good night.